Hi, how are you? Welcome to this online class. Today we're gonna talk about phrasal verbs. To carry out this class, we are gonna talk about electronic devices. So, to start my class, I'm gonna share with you a presentation. So, please pay attention. Okay, let's start. What kind of tech user are you? So you are going to listen each of these profiles or description of people, and please identify and pay attention to the words that are highlighted. Okay, so the first description is I'm a music lover. As soon as I get up, I plug into my iPod. I put on my headphones, turn off the volume, and I just forget about the word. So here in this first description, we can see plug in, put down, and turn off. Please identify these words. The second description, I'm a technophobe. I wish I didn't have to work with computers. When I get home, I unplug, no TV, no computers, and I just take my shoes off, sit down and on the couch and read a book. Okay, so here in this description, we can see three phrasal verbs, just to unplug and take off. Okay, so please, you have to recognize to these words, okay? The third profile. I'm a computer geek. I love to go online and stay up all night. To browse the web and do cool stuff. Okay, here we can identify one phrasal verb, stay up. So, and the last profile is a texter. I'm a texter. I love texting. I sign in to my social network or use the messenger and text all day. I wish I could do it in fasting. So after listening these profiles, uh, I mentioned before I hope you recognize the phrasal verbs that include in these profiles. So I'm gonna share another presentation because we are gonna make another activity. So pay attention, please. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I'm gonna show you some pictures and with a phrasal verb. Okay, this picture represents the phrasal verb. So you can tell me what is the meaning of each phrasal verb, but obviously you don't have to answer me in Spanish. You have to answer me with synonyms that you can find it in find them in on your book. Okay, so this picture, see this picture. The phrasal verb is unplug. Please, can you tell me what is the meaning of unplug? Correct. The meaning of unplug is disconnect. So Somebody can tell me one sentence with this phrasal verb? Okay, please unplug the TV before you go to bed. Okay, that's hard. The second picture and phrasal verb is hook up. Okay, someone can tell me what's the meaning of hook up? Correct, is connect. So, can we hook up to the electricity supply at the campsite? It's one example. Yeah. The third picture, take off. Take off. What's the meaning of take off? Yeah, correct. The meaning of take off is remove. So please take your shoes off. Take your shoes off, okay? Then another picture that is signing. Who can tell me the meaning of signing? Yes, enter. Yeah. Who can tell me one example? I want to sign into my Facebook now. Yeah, that's a correct example. And the last one, turn on. Do you know what's the meaning of turn on? Yes, exactly. Switch on. Please turn my computer on. Now I'm gonna share with you the structure of these phrasal verbs, okay? I'm gonna share another presentation. So you can read this chart on your textbook too, please. So reflect on grammar, separable phrasal verbs. How do I turn on the computer? So to turn your computer on, you need to plug it in. Then then you can turn it on. Turn it on. You can replace the noun with a pronoun. Okay, as in the second example. No, in the first, we are talking about the computer. Okay, how do I turn on the computer? Turn on the computer. Computer is a noun. So to answer, we can use to turn the computer on. Okay, so we put to turn, then the noun, and the rest of the phrasal verb on. Okay, so for that reason, that are separable phrasal verbs. Okay, and we can replace the noun with the pronoun. Okay, so in the third sentence, we can answer. Then you can turn it on. Okay. Notice separable phrasal verbs take an object computer. An object is the computer. Okay. The object can be replaced by an object pronoun, as I mentioned before. Computer we can replace with an object pronoun. It. Okay. Choose the object pronoun for a position is between the verb and the particle after the participle. Particle, okay? Inseparable phrasal verbs. Also, we have inseparable phrasal verbs. Okay, I could So I could up all night. So here the word that we can use is I could stay up all night. Notice inseparable phrasal verbs don't take objects, okay? So we have some inseparable phrasal verbs are take, are stay up, sign in, and get up. Okay? Okay, so that that was the structure of these phrasal verbs. We have separable phrasal verbs and inseparable phrasal verbs. So please pay attention to that phrasal verbs. So now I'm gonna make an activity where I'm gonna ask you please go to the page number 76 on your textbook. So look at the picture and complete the sentences. Use a word bank. Okay, so here we can see some sentences, incomplete sentences, and Yuna complete with the phrasal verbs of the word bank. Okay, so the first example. In this activity, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna monitor you in this activity, and if you need my help, please ask me, okay? So the first sentence, unplug the phone charger. Don't waste energy, okay? Unplug, disconnect, okay? And the second sentence, we can, somebody can read the sentence. The computer, I finished doing my task. What do you think is the word to complete this sentence? Yeah, turn off. Turn off the computer. I turn off the computer. I finished my task. Okay. The third sentence. The volume, I can hear the music. Yes, turn up. Turn up the volume. I can hear the music. The next sentence, your headphones, we need to talk. What do you think that is the phrasal verb that we can use to complete this sentence? Yeah, take off. Take off your headphones. We need to talk. That's excellent. Okay. The next sentence. I need my glasses. I can't see. What do you think is the correct phrasal verb here? Yeah, I need to put on my glasses. I can see. Yeah, excellent job. The next sentence. Don't play. You have to get up early. Okay, what's the correct phrasal verb? Yeah, don't stay up late. You have to get up early. Yeah. The next one is to. your social network, you need your password. Yeah, do you know what is the correct word? Sign in. To sign in your social network, you need your password. Excellent. And the last one, the TV to the camcorder. I want to see the recording. Yeah, plug in. Plug in the TV to the camcorder. I want to see the recording. For the next activity, you are gonna work individually. So I'm gonna show you some phrasal verbs and you are gonna write some sentences using these words, okay? So I'm gonna share the phrasal verbs that you can use in the sentences, okay? So let me one second, please. Okay. In the part 4 that we can match these words with the antonyms, and we can use the words of the first column, okay? Turn on, put on, turn up, plug in, and sign in. You have to write another sentences, not the same that we use in the examples from the class, okay? Please write another sentences. And okay, and the last part for assess you, I'm gonna ask you what are the phrasal verb separable and inseparable. So I'm gonna ask you to you, and you have to answer me. Also, so you see this, you saw this in the chart. So remember, please, what are the separable phrasal verbs and the inseparable? Please tell me one example of separable phrasal verbs and one sentence. One sentence. Okay, that's excellent. So I hope the topic is clear for you. As homework, you must write about them, about you, what type of tech user are you. So use obviously the phrasal verbs, okay? And obviously you have to write other examples, not the same that we can study during the class, okay? So I hope you like this class. Thank you for coming and see you soon.